we'll see what happens. Before the callers all hang up, let me think about it during the break and figure out what we're going to do here. Gosh, I tell you, I mean, we're in a race here, Max. We either educate the public, and the public takes some interest in this and really get angry and say no to these people, or we have no future. But I think at the end of the day, the good news is people are starting to get angry if establishment hacks to get elected, like Rick Perry, are having to talk like Ron Paul. I mean, in the final equation, is that not a positive indicator, Max?
Well, Ron Paul gets it, and clearly he would be the guy who you would want to sort through this mess. But as we know in American political history, it seems that every time you get somebody who knows what they're talking about, even close to getting into office, there's a lot of problems suddenly that come from left field. Rick Perry,
Hold on, finish up, stay there.
Hey, Bill, pick up line 3, it's Brian.
Hey, Brian, what's up?
Sign here. Thanks. Hey, Bill, I just received my shipment of the safety net, our full-year emergency food system. I can't tell you how great it feels to personally not have to worry anymore, especially with the growing threats to our everyday food supply.
Brian, not only are you getting 4,320 nutritionally dense, delicious food servings, but the individual serving price is just $1.43 per meal. It's truly great tasting food at amazing prices.
The variety is also a huge bonus, Bill. It's like having access to a full menu of impressive food.
Well, it really is a safety net for those worried about the coming food shortages and how their families can prepare.
It's great knowing I'm covered for the future, but I gotta go, Bill, and get all this food unloaded.
With scorching heat devastating U.S. cropland, there's never been a better time to visit SafetyNetSavings.com. That's SafetyNetSavings.com. Visit SafetyNetSavings.com today.
OpticsPlanet.com is where discerning gun owners and outdoorsmen go to gear up. Optics Planet has the best selection of rifle scopes, red dots, night vision, holsters, bags, and tactical gear on the planet, with always low prices, free shipping on most orders, and expert customer service. Go to OpticsPlanet.com/GCN to get a free gift with purchase. That's OpticsPlanet.com/GCN, or call 800-332-OPTICS, 800-332-6784.
HempUSA.org has a revolutionary wonder food for detoxing the body and rebuilding the immune system. Microplant powder can help unclog arteries and soften heart valves while removing heavy metals, virus, fungus, bacteria, and parasites. Plus, it cleans and purifies the blood, lungs, stomach, and colon. Keep your body clean with Microplant powder. Visit us at HempUSA.org or call 908-691-2608 today.
There are limitless ways to go into business for yourself, but most involve substantial capital and risk. Our InfoWarsTeam.com operation is different. We promote premium quality health, energy, and skincare products using dynamic, caring personalities and state-of-the-art media technology to spread a powerful message of health, wealth, longevity, and freedom. This low-cost business opportunity is designed for full-time or part-time, so you can work as little or as much as you'd like. It is you that defines the reward level. Whether you are seeking a few $100 extra per month or a 6 or even 7-figure annual income, it's up to you. Want to find out more? Shoot an email with InfoWars Team in the subject line to InfoWars Team Coordinator MZ and tell him a little bit about yourself. That's the initials MZ at InfoWarsTeam.com. That's MZ at InfoWarsTeam.com. I only promote products that I truly believe in, and these are phenomenal. Whatever you do, visit InfoWarsTeam.com.
They're poisoning the water with fluoride. They're spraying the air with heavy metals. Why and what can you do to defend your family? This week at waterwebinar.com, in an all-new free live online webinar, Earth's most powerful cleansing secret is being revealed. A secret they don't want you to know about. Find out how to take fluoride and heavy metals out of your water and your body. Use it to neutralize deadly inorganic particles like lead, aluminum, even mercury, and remove these accumulated poisons from your body. Go to waterwebinar.com. A water secret secret so powerful, some have called it the #1 threat to the entire New World Order health agenda. It was even used during Chernobyl to clean up nuclear contamination. Go to waterwebinar.com now and sign up for free to find out how to turn the worst water on this planet into pristine, clear drinking water which heals your body. You can take your water freedom into your own hands and defend yourself and your family from the globalist health agenda. Don't get left behind. It's your life, your water, your freedom. Fight for it. Go to waterwebinar.com now.
I could talk to Max all day. I could talk to callers all day. I could talk to our guests forever. I love doing this radio show. You know, it's painful to know this stuff's happening, but it's even more painful to not have an avenue to confront these people. I can't imagine what it's like for people that are awake but who aren't out warning others. And I can't imagine what it's like for the general public that's still not aware of what's happening when they finally get hit by this. Max, you were making an interesting point about the New World Order during the break, and then on Rick Perry. Please finish.
Right. As we were saying, the penultimate step toward this New World Order, we're seeing it in Europe, the trans-European bond market that's going to report only to itself, okay? This plays into the Alex Jones New World Order thesis. And, you know, going back 5 years, it seemed like it was an idea that was not on the radar. And, you know, we talked about the debt jubilee concept, which is taken from the Bible. You know, to use another Bible story, it's like that Noah and the Ark story. You know, when Noah started to build the Ark, everyone thought he was crazy. Now, what we now know is that the Ark you've been building has been to protect us from the rising tide of debt, 40 days and 40 nights of bank closures, of a bank holiday. That's what's coming. 40 days and 40 nights of a global bank holiday. And then the other end of this will be the New World Order, which will mean all the global currencies will be reset, like Bretton Woods Part 2. The dollar is going to take a 50 to 60% haircut down. Gold will be a lot higher, so will silver, and various other currencies will plug into the system in different ways. But that's now no longer off the radar. That's on the radar. Now it's happening. And it comes down to faith. You know, as the Bible is full of allegories, Alex. I don't take the Bible literally. I see it as allegories that can be used. You know, don't let Rick Perry steal the Bible and use it to promote his evilness. You know, the allegories can be used by anybody to promote anything. In this case, goodness. The Noah and the Ark story is a fantastic story as an allegory, as an analogy of what the problem is. There's a 40-day and 40-night bank holiday coming. We're building the Ark out of gold and silver, and you have to have faith.
Absolutely. Well, you know, I do believe in God and intervening in the affairs of humankind if we ask God for guidance and also take action. But we are definitely in a very, very dangerous time right now. Max Keiser, maxkeiser.com. Thank you so much for joining us.
Anytime.
All right, folks, we got Dr. Bob Bowman coming up because I want to get into secret militarized space program a bit. He doesn't really like to talk about it or get into it, but we'll see what we can squeeze out of him coming up via video connection if you're a PrisonPlanet.tv viewer. If not, you'll hear him here on the syndicated radio broadcast. I'm always mentioning, hey, show them this document, show them this video clip, and I forget. For radio listeners, they're going, huh? Yeah, it's all simulcast and archived at PrisonPlanet.tv. But I briefly wanted to bring Ted Anderson up to give us an update on where gold and silver is right now, along with the rest of the stock market. Ted Anderson.
Yeah. Gold right now is 1827.80. Peak currently right now 1823. 40.76 on silver. Current high today of 41.02. Stock market presently right now, Dow Jones Industrial Average down 409.87. Consumer price index came out here up more than 2 times as much as the as the economists were predicting, and that's obviously adding more fuel to the fire, and that's what's driving the gold prices up. Alex, I just need to say it, man. People should be moving $83, $2 silver dollars. Get the American Dream video, Mark Dice's book. I mean, at least that gets you started understanding about what's going on, or just absolutely listen to this show every day.
It's the free book, a big, thick, great book, exposing the Orwellian nightmare come true. The DVD film, exposing the banksters, very well produced, great to show newbies. Free shipping and the $2 silver dollars. $88, right, Ted?
Yeah, $88, that's the total delivered. And, you just can't beat it. I mean, right now, especially with silver hitting that $41 mark, I mean, come on. You're not going to buy $2 silver dollars alone for that price, much less get the book and the video. And you need to spread the word now more than anything. Like Keiser's saying, man, we're talking about bank holidays right now. The biggest problem, what Bloomberg is reporting on, is that the banks are having trouble.
800-686-2237, 800-686-2237. But again, the private shareholders of the 6 big mega banks have to fully terrorize the public into acquiescing to their new private bank of the world. And for those that don't know, they're now saying a private bank will rule Europe, owned by the very banks that have engaged in the financial terrorism. It is incredible. And you see Chavez, you see the University of Texas, you see all the big institutions grabbing gold. Now is the time to move. 800-686-2237. Stay there, Ted.
We're on the march. The empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
Congratulations to our friends at eFoodsDirect.com. In August, they celebrate 30 years in the long-term storable food business. To celebrate, eFoodsDirect.com is offering the lowest price ever on their 1-year Freedom Food Supply, even less than the price in 1981. For a limited time, you get 30% off a 1-year Freedom Supply, which provides 3 hearty meals per day for one adult. The Freedom Supply includes a large variety of fruits and vegetables, dairy, legumes, grains, sprouting seeds, and more. Plus, you get a generous supply of their quick fix meals. This is the most complete, extensive, and affordable unit they have ever offered. Call 800-409-5633 or go to eFoodsDirect.com/Alex and get 30% off a 1-year food supply. If you have ever considered getting a supply, now is the time. Call 800-409-5633. That's 800-409-5633 or eFoodsDirect.com/Alex. This is Alex Jones with 5 good reasons you should consider buying a solar power generator. Number 1, new climate legislation could easily double or triple your electric bill. Number 2, our new energy czar wants to control how much power your electric company allows you to have. It's true. Total government control of electricity in the name of smart grid technology is coming. Number 3, in some areas of the country, the power grid is dangerously overloaded. And now new socialist legislation is only compounding the problem. Number 4, dangerous weather is always a threat to local grids. Every year, thousands of families lose their power from weather-related outages. Number 5, a solar power generator provides powerful backup insurance and peace of mind. Folks, I really believe in the solar power generators offered by Solutions from Science, one of my oldest sponsors. You can get more information at www.mysolarbackup.com. That's mysolarbackup.com. Remember, the government doesn't own the sun, so go to mysolarbackup.com or call 1-877-327-0365. Hi, folks. This is Alex Jones. I'm looking for people that have the wisdom to spot savings, opportunity, and recognize risk. Saving means to make money. The Cal-Ben Pure Soap Company can save you thousands of dollars and give you good old-fashioned real soaps that are triple concentrated and twice as good as what you're using now. Soaps made from vegetable and coconut oils that contain no useless dyes, perfumes, deodorants, or antibacterials. Your risk is the hundreds of hazardous toxic detergents that give you rashes, itching sores, and deteriorating clothing called lint. If you want something better, if you want something you've never had before, you have to do something you've never done before. Getting a free catalog is easy by calling 800-340-7091 or see Calvin on the web at 5starsoap.com. Take charge of your health now by calling 800-340-7091 or see Calvin on the web at 5starsoap.com. There's a public space program, and then there's the real space program. Over 80% of it is secret, run by the Pentagon and DARPA. And Dr. Bob Bowman won't tell us much because it's classified, but he can tell us what has leaked out and what has come out over the years that he's allowed to talk about. I remember pressing him once in a hotel ballroom where we were giving speeches to 1,200 people at the 9/11 event I put on that C-SPAN carried. And he said, well, I can tell you a few things they've accidentally declassified and allowed to leak out with their big mouths. And he described these robotic space planes with the DU Sabos. And I went and looked up what he told me about, and sure enough, it had leaked over the years. So we know about Aurora and all these supposed programs. So we'll see how much he'll tell us here today without violating his national security agreements with Dr. and, of course, Colonel Bob Bowman, Vietnam veteran, and more. But finishing up with Ted Anderson. Ted, look, I mean, for our listeners, it's like, okay, yeah, we heard about this 10 years ago. We heard about it 5 years ago. Yeah, I'm always tooting